Yeah, same thing happened to me there with game one.
Yeah.
But if you're done and ready to play,
Mm-hmm.
no reason to waste 20 minutes there.
Angry Sloth, does 3DH go by cheapest printing? That is correct.
And the spreadsheet will be released tomorrow, so we can all price our decks on the same prices.
Yep. If we get up to 50 subs, it'll be released tonight.
I fear looking at how much my decks are over.
I don't need that to happen because I need to go to bed tonight.
That's fair. Lemon meringue.
I have like 30 decks, so...
Yeah, I have like a dozen that I have to go through and reprice.
I'm 6 off the 32 color combinations, and I have a couple repeats in there.
Neat.
I just don't have the Noell, like the 4 color combinations, and I don't have Esper. Because I really can't pick an Esper commander I want to build, because I don't want to build Zur.
Yeah.
And the other ones I would build aren't cheap enough for 3DH.
Yeah. Valder says, I had one deck that was like 5.34 ticks on the new sheet. Oof. Yeah.
DM showed us one last night. It was like 12 ticks on the new sheet with 3 cards that were over budget.
Yeah, I imagine that's one of those where, because of the fact that they took a lot of stuff off of the treasure chest curations sheet, it's gonna...
Yeah, like that Kindred summons.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Kindred stuff are way out of the price range now.
Because I have a Kindred summons in one of my decks. No, I don't think I put it in Selvala. I think I originally was thinking about it and I just didn't end up doing it, but I think Kindred summons was in one of the decks.
It was in my elves, and when I was redoing it with Marin as the commander, I just went ahead and checked some prices to say, hey, let's see how this is. And I'm like, Kindred Summons went from 13 cents to $1.73. Oh, well, take that out.
No, it wasn't the summons, it was the black one.
Oh, Kindred Dominance?
Yeah, they explode everything.
I think that was in the zombie deck, in the Gisandrolf deck.
Yeah, it is, because I got hit by it one time when I was playing against it.
We want to get like Winnebago in? Yeah, we'll give it...
If he can play.
Just a couple more minutes. Mega Magikarp. Jeremy, why do you think Tristani EDH lists don't include Sylvan Library often? Maybe too expensive for the average player? In paper, yes. I think that before the reprint, it definitely was a pretty high budget. Nowadays, I think it's still pretty high. But yeah, it just kind of depends on the player. Some people just don't like it. Like, I never feel like I make the right choice with Sylvan Library, so...
The right choice is always take 8, come on.
That's what I keep hearing, and yet I feel like, oh man, that's 8 life that I could be using other places.
It kind of depends on what your deck's trying to do and what the cards are. Like, if I see 3 lands on the Sylvan Library, then I'm like, yeah, let's take 8 and get those lands out of the way.
Yeah.
But if I'm seeing 3 extra spells, I kind of tend to use it like a more of a scry outlet instead. It's like, hey, this is just more like a Sensei's Divining Top right now. Let's just do that.
You just make sure you have abundance in your deck as well, so you don't have to worry about those problems.
It's like Throwmocking might not be around.
Yeah, like you said, it is like an hour before it was scheduled.
All right, let's get Winnebago in there, if they're still around. Just toss in Alhamerit's Archive. Draw 5, put 2 back.
That one's gotten kind of expensive with the new sheet too, though, right?
Hello.
Oh.
Hi there.
So I've created a game.
Alright,
It's under Getting Serious.
Yep.
I legit tried searching for Sad Robot on Card Orders page. That's good. I like that.
I feel like that would be a neat thing for some of those card websites to do, is like let you search by popular nicknames too. Instead of Great Merchant Gary, instead of Psalm Samacrum, Sad Robot, all these things.
I could see Scryfall doing something like that. They've put in a bunch of really neat little things like that. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would.
Cheating with that 6 there, Jeremy.
DM Cross 100. These are my last 100 bits. So, Jeremy, I want you to know that I gave $1. Thank you so much. DM.
Can I even?
Keep.
Absolutely not.
I'm just afraid of what will happen if I end up mulliganing it.
Thank you so much, DM. I think I still have, like, maybe 300 bits left over from that sale. I gave a few to Lur and Kate, I think. Oh, Legendary Land coming out.
Fear, but none of my creatures are black, sir.
Sir. Yeah. Oops. Valdor, 200 bits. Thank you so much. That seems good. Oh, Jeremy, I have gone through the ways of Justin Parnell. Mono Black is so much fun. Yep. You're not wrong. Thanks, you honey. Mono Black can be a lot of fun. I am still too fond of green to cut ties with it if I have to, you know.
And someone plays a lot of enchantments and you're very sad as the black player.
Right?
Even black-red has to be pretty sad.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do nothing.
Well, if you need someone to deal with enchantments, just keep me around. I can do that.
Valdor's Bit King. DM says, nope, just me. Yeah, not as much as Beanside. Beanside's up there. This is a month's worth, though. So it will reset in 19 days. I felt like a week was a little too short since I only stream about 2 nights a week, but I wanted to keep the leaderboard up there. And the month seemed like a good compromise. It's a hair too late.
Boo.
Boo.
I am entirely fine with this, Jeremy.
I kind of figured as much.
I play a limited amount of non-creature spells.
Oh, come on.
So, I forgot to say this at the beginning. I'm on Arvad. Esper's on Tolsimir Wolfblood. Phyrexian's on Roon. Winnebago Wrecker's on the Scorpion God. Just started raining by me, so look out, might be coming your way soon. Beanside, subscribe with a tier... Beanside 2, subscribe with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Beanside 2, woohoo! Scorpion Cod, nice. Yes. Oops. Getting us to the 50. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be doing 2 3DH deck giveaways. Pick out 2 random winners once we hit 50.
Ha! You guys just thought I was going to cast something.
I didn't. I didn't think anything.
No, I tricked you, Jeremy. I deceived you.
You did. That's it.
Well, I did have a
Such
play this
deceit.
turn.
For them
Thank
artifacts and enchantments, man, costing 3 more to cast is rough.
Thank you, Faldor, for bringing up the random quotes. Mega
It's
Magic
actually a
Carpet.
lot more It's actually a lot more relevant here than you would think.
I was playing
Oh no, I believe it.
in a paper 1DH deck, a Melik Spellweaver deck. I've sunk in about $70 into it. Now I'm either a do nothing Dirtle Fest or I take 16 extra turns, no in between. Yeah. Okay, let's... Can I help you? Nah.
Not getting in with those 2-1 beats?
No, not getting in with the 2-1s. I'm okay with everybody at 40 for a minute. Until randomly at like turn 14, it's like, oh man, that person would be dead if they had 2 less life. Then I'll be sad, but...
Gosh, I should have hit that last turn.
Got that Leo. Turn 14, you have high expectations. You're not wrong. Roon. Roon is rude.
That was Roon rude.
Gonna blink all the stuff.
Just wait till I'm blinking your crit ghast on Winnebago Wreckers instead, then call me rude.
That's how we do things.
Cryptcast seems like a really good idea here.
Oh, you get one too?
On my own.
Everybody gets a crit ghast.
Everybody got a crit ghast. Yours is scarier though, because you have 3 swamps. Jeremy only has 1 swamp. His crit ghast is minimally scary right now.
This is true.
They're both pretty scary, if you ask me.
I'm not doing anything broken.
You're playing Scorpion God. You know that, right?
I do. I understand.
There's lots of broken things you can do with Scorpion God.
I know.
I'm not saying you're playing any of them, but there are lots of things you could. See, look at me. He has 3 plains and 1 swamp. That crit ghast is effective, but not terribly so.
This is honestly a pretty untuned Scorpion God. I've only played it once or twice.
Now my Thalio's a 4-3.
Look at that.
Still not getting in there. We're gonna hold that back just in case. Karn can be your mono black artifact removal. Prefer Ulamog. Ulamog is
Tolsimir.
Beastly. Do 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 do. MTG bot might be a little overloaded right now. Mega Magikarp. Tends to do that when it gets too many in a row. Yeah, you broke the command. Pretty close too. Thought I had a Leo under me. He left. Roon is getting in there.
This seems highly unnecessary.
Just so unnecessary.
You have 7 mana next turn at a minimum.
You're right.
That's why you got attacked. You were at 39. I could actually hit you. I can't hit Jeremy. He has that 4/3 first striker.
That is totally fair.
Shrug.
And a Death Touch lifelinker. It's just unhittable.
Again, shrug.
See, 9 mana now. See? I was right.
That's so much mana.
So much mana.
Scorpion God, Extort, trigger on the stack. Chooses not to use it.
Nope.
You might need that 4 mana. Not going to be able to get in there anymore with that 6/5 Scorpion God either.
I mean, as a Scorpion God play was just half for protection.
I need to combo kill. Combat's not looking great. I don't know. I think I'm still doing okay. Just have to get going here. Ugh. Get another swamp, even though it comes to play tapped. And I will cast a Black Blade Reforged for 5. And Extort while I'm at it. Alright. Man, that Aura of Silence.
And your own Thalia.
Yeah, you contributed to it too.
Hey
A
now,
little.
we're not going to talk about that.
I mean, mine's way worse, but
It depends on how you look at it.
Everything's
worse or
up
is it
to
better?
interpretation, right? Hi, buddy.
I mean, it's worse for us, but it's a lot better for you.
Oh, hi.
Since it's, not a symmetric effect.
We have a Walter. It's a cat stream now.
Oh, too bad I can't watch the stream to see the cat.
Yeah. He's a cute cat, too. Cat stream. Help you? Are you liking the scritches too much? He doesn't know what to do with himself. When he gets butt scritches, he starts to drool. DM says, "Oh Lord, I just went and marked all the cards being taken out of my decks and junked 3 decks because of Season 1. Yeah, card prices changing is definitely a thing. Valdor junked 2 decks. Yeah, I gotta go look through mine.
yeah, I'm definitely afraid of that. I play a lot of weird stuff. You never know when those spike.
Yeah, it's just going to go through and be like, oh, hey, you need to take out these 6 cards. But I like those cards.
I'm just hoping my Druid deck can survive because that's by far my favorite thing I've built so far.
Yeah, I'm really
Unless-
hoping Selvala survives too.
Hmm.
Here I go casting a 2-drop artifact for 5.
That's what I did. I'm probably building illegal decks. Yeah, if you wait until tomorrow morning, or if we get 5 more subs between now and then, you can definitely double check those. End of Phyrexian's turn. Winnebago says, Grim Affliction. Listen, we don't need that.
I really just want to draw a card.
We don't need that at all.
Jeremy,
Yes?
I could save your crypt.
Could you?
I'm not going to, but I could.
Ouch.
Oh, that's great. What a guy.
That's pretty brutal.
I could save it. I won't, but I could. Well, thanks for letting me know. DM says, myself all lost Sidar Kondo and Alhamaret's archive. Beans, I thank you for trying to get your friends in on the subs. Oh, dusk urchins, eh?
Yeah, just the Dusk Urchins.
I like that card.
That's a good little card.
And Scorpion God. Mega Magikarp. So I had an idea for either Commander versus or my own friends deck building. Deck theme is locations. Krosa, Teleria, Zendikar, etc. We have done something like that. We did a pick your plane a while ago. I picked Zendikar and got Rexiel. But we've definitely had other people playing some really good, some really cool cards.
All of a sudden, that just got a lot bigger.
I don't know what you're
Flanking.
talking about.
Flanking and tap.
Interesting.
It's a big old 10/10 commander with Death Touch and Lifelink there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, green-white player. What are you going to do about this artifact there? You've got this thing called Art of Silence?
I sure do. He's not attacking me with it.
But you're going to let him gain 10 life.
Yeah, probably.
Seems bad.
Says the other green-white player.
I don't have anything to
Yeah.
remove it at instant speed, or I would.
I vaguely recall that.
I am sorry, but that is not happening.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. At least somebody dealt with it. You should extort it too. You really
I am.
should.
Boo.
Oh, you did. Good. I know that means I take a damage, but
Boo.
there it is.
Boo indeed, sir. Oh, that puppy's out. Making all those tokens. Do 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 do. I don't know if everybody heard, but Brooklyn Nine-Nine was supposed to be canceled, and then less than 24 hours, NBC picked it up for another 13-episode season. And I'm super excited. Mega Magikarp. I basically throw on Commander Versus when I go to bed and use it as my Netflix, and I was pissed when I realized I eventually watched all of them. Oh, pissed when I eventually watched all of them. Yeah. Never watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It is, to me, one of the funniest shows on television currently, if not the funniest. It's made by the same person who made Parks and Rec, the same two people. And it's very funny. I like it because it's one of those where it's funny and the main characters are genuinely trying to improve things, and they're all nice to each other, they're all friends. I believe it was Trin from Cards Against Humanity who called it friendship porn. And she said Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine and shows like that are just people being nice to each other. They're friends, and they're all nice to each other, and it's great. That's one of the reasons why I love it.
I am so depressed about the cards I just drew. 3 lands.
Ouch.
Terry loves yogurt. Yes, Terry Crews is in it, and he is great. But I don't even think he's the best character, to me anyway. The captain is the best character, which is Andre Brower. He is fantastic. He says. Do. He's an amazing actor too. Definitely watching it now. Yeah, it's great. Like the first couple episodes, just like any other show, they're not as funny as you think they were, but once it gets going, it's really good. My wife and I are currently rewatching Parks and Rec. We're in like season 6, 5? And it's one of my favorite shows of recent years. I really want to get Scrubs on Blu-ray because it's been bouncing back and forth between whether it's on streaming services or not. Being said, I highly suggest Parks and Rec. It's one of those where it started off, the first season, they tried to make it very similar to The Office. I actually pretty much just skipped the first season when I rewatch it and just start from season 2, just so you're aware. The first season is only like a half season though, so it's only like 13 episodes instead of 22 or whatever it is. But highly suggest it. It is very, very funny. It's got Chris Pratt, who is very funny. Who else? Like the relationships that they do in those shows, like that and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's one of the best things about it, is when they have relationships on the shows, it's like fantastic because they don't overdo it. I also am one of those people who I do not like The Office, but I think it's way too awkward. It's just not my kind of humor. I also don't like Arrested Development. It's just not my kind of humor. But Parks and Rec and and Brooklyn Nine-Nine are very much... No, mister, we were just talking about it. It got canceled, but it actually got picked up by NBC. So they're going to do a 6th season, 13 episode on NBC. Yeah, less than 24 hours after it got the cancellation notice, they got picked back up by another station. So, yeah, it's going to be super great. I'm super excited. Oof.
Where are all the board clears?
Yeah, right?
Like a lot of things are happening right now.
I have 3 in my deck, and I haven't drawn a single one, so don't look at me yet. If you saw my hand, you'd be depressed. I know I am.
There's that flanking thing that can make you summon tap a creature.
Three ticks can be hard. It kind of depends on what you're doing with it.
Interesting.
So extort is really bad now, right?
Yes.
Or does that count?
No, it's loss of
no.
life. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
loss of life.
loss of
Yeah,
life.
okay, so it doesn't
Not
count.
damage. Yeah. Man, that's difficult. Like, Winnebago is probably the biggest threat right now.
Yeah, I'm actually struggling a lot with that Aura of Silence.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's been not super great.
Is when you have to cast Illusionist Bracers for 5 and Mimic that for 6.
Right?
Yeah.
When you could have just cast them both in the same turn.
So many triggers now.
He draws a card, and draws a card.
That's a lot of cards.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. So many triggers.
And then he
hope you draw
activates
land.
Scorpion God's ability, kills Thalia, and draws a card.
That option is definitely available. Jeremy has been attacking me quite a bit.
You're the scariest right now.
I know. I don't disagree.
Get rid of some of your stuff that lets you draw extra cards and do extra things.
Yes, I will. Why not? I love how on my screen that Dust Urchins is actually like hanging out off the screen.
Yeah, that usually happens. Where it just kind of
It's,
gets like, it's there, but not.
it's hanging out right next to my mountain for me.
Yeah, same here.
For me, it's like a good 2 inches of the screen away from your mountain.
Wow.
Jeez.
Magikarp says, I
Thomas
think
is
I need
going
to
to pass
put
turn.
Stranglehold and Aven Mind Sensor in more decks. I have a friend who has both
I
Captain
actually
Siste
have to.
and 5-color Captain Siste deck with Joda at the helm, and as long as he hits a land drops, I never feel like I can do anything when he can literally get away. Answer he wants. Yep. That is fair.
Stranglehold is a great card.
It's really
It
good.
really screws over certain decks. I had a guy in my old play group who liked extra turn spells. So many extra turn spells. So I played that in all my decks.
Yeah. That's a good way to
You
get
don't
around
want
it,
to
yeah.
just passing there, old Esper. Why are you passing so much?
Because I've literally got nothing.
Except this Aura of Silence. To make
Yeah, my
everybody sad.
hand is all lands except for a couple of things.
Rip Expropriate. Yep. That's what DM says. Speaking of extra turns, I am fine with that.
Expropriate basically meant win the game. Just it doesn't actually win you the game.
Yeah.
You sit there for multiple turns.
It's just, yeah, not legal in the format anymore. Thank you, DM. Yeah, it got knocked out due to prices.
And the
3
crowd
each.
went.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I'm looking at my hand and saying,
Being sad.
Yeah, pretty much. You sure you don't want to get rid of that RS Science, Hesper? I don't even care if you blow up one of my things. You sure you don't want to get rid of it?
Pretty sure. Just be doing good work right now.
Keeping everybody off everything.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to ask that question a different way then.
A little more forcefully this time. Oof. Yeah,
Sure you don't want to
that'll do
get rid of
it.
that Aura of Silence? Because if you get rid of that Aura of Science and blow up one of my things, then I'll blow up Jeremy's Black Blade.
What?
You can choose Mimic Bat or Illusionist Bracers to blow up, and then I won't have to target your Aura of Silence. There you go.
No, you're forcing the issue.
Yeah. And then we can get rid of 2 things
Boo.
instead of just your Aura of Silence.
Collusion.
Yeah, it needs to happen, Jeremy.
No, that's probably fair.
That thing is big and scary.
That is big and scary. It gets out of hand quickly.
Alright.
+1/+1 for each land you control. Oh, that can't be any good.
Yeah.
Therion.
I was reading
Parathon,
Strata
rather.
Scythe as a thing. And it's
Mr. Noel from a new
Of a
fresh angle
name.
too, yeah. I got a new desk. My wife, for our anniversary, bought me a brand new desk. Hey, Parathon, thank you so much for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Woohoo! Blackblade and Tatiova. No kidding. I don't think we've updated Valdor. Once we get to 50, I'll be doing 2 giveaways for 3DH decks. Once we get to 100, I'll be doing giveaway for what's that thing called?
Snipper.
I'm blanking all of a sudden on my thing that I'm giving away. Oh, the tabletop. I'll be buying the 4-pack and giving away 3 of them. And then once we hit 150, I will be doing a random one-shot D&D game. Thank you, Valdor, for adding that. You say.
Okay. That Everlasting Torment has to go.
What?
Well, you blew up my Aura of Silence, so this is on you.
Yeah, I was not playing.
I
that
can
game.
handle that
Fine,
stuff
fine.
too.
On you.
Starting on my turn, I can handle that stuff too.
Well. Let's do this then.
Oof.
Well, that is a thing.
I'll
And
blow up Jeremy's
everything
Blackblade.
died.
Oh no, all our commanders stay.
Yeah, that's about it.
It doesn't die either, it's exiled.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
get the harvester triggers.
Yeah.
That's a really strong card.
Yes.
How much is that?
Urza's Ruinous Blast? Let me find out for you.
'Cause doesn't that hit Void Winnower too, which makes it super important?
Yeah, it's a 5, so
And
It
Void Winnower is
is-
not legendary, right?
0.04.
Gosh, that seems really cheap.
Yeah.
Yep.
That seems like it should at least be like up at 9 cents, like Austere Command and Day of Judgment.
Yeah, you would think that, but I mean, you do have to have a legendary, but it's also just a brand new card. That's my other thing.
Oh, Sprout Swarm with buyback. He has nothing, he says.
Yeah.
It's gonna just keep going.
Nothing but the Sprout Swarm.
It's just gonna keep getting crazier.
Yeah, I basically have nothing but the Sprout Swarm, but I love Sprout Swarm, so it's okay.
It's gonna keep doing that. No big deal. Excuse you. Walter's nudging on my phone charging cable. Hey, Valdor, gifted a tier 1 sub to Mino. Thank you so much, Valdor, for the tier 1 sub gift. Woohoo! Getting really close there. No, anything from Esper? Feel like we're gonna get a lot of Sprout Swarm at the end of my turn.
It's literally all I can do.
Going on over in that area.
I feel like you ain't wrong.
Stares at sub count. Thanks, DM.
Oh.
That's pretty okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do Ruinous from mine if you really want, but
I think I'm not going to do that.
that seems bad for you.
I think I'm just going to go for the throat and probably the shamanic right now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Valdor, for that sub-gift. I have both blue-red legendary sorceries in my Melic deck. I've not drawn Jayas yet, but I have both Niv Mizzet's Tarland and Brawl in the 99. I think I reliably cast them. Yeah.
It's certainly not the best Deluvian Primordial I've ever seen.
Oh, no, it's not that great, but I'll draw a couple cards, I'll gain 8 life. I'll kill something that's a non-artifact creature.
That's pretty good.
It ain't terrible.
Wait, do you have to pay the 1 extra for Thalia for these?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, never mind then. I guess I'll just do the other one.
I ulted new Jaya in the first game with her. Nice. Very cool, Mega Magikarp. What do we got? 4 more to go? 4 more subs until we get to 2 3DH deck giveaway and releasing
actually is
Season
pretty...
1 spreadsheet early.
Well, at least I got that. At least I got my land drop for turn off of it.
Yeah. Elro points out the thing that I was not necessarily wanting to say. I don't know if that works, honestly, but it might. You could have put them both on the stack, put the Revelation on first, and then...
No, I think I have to pay when I'm casting.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering if maybe
it made me pay
because
for the Revelation when I was casting it, so...
I was wondering if maybe if it had been removed when you cast the Go for the Throat or whatever, if it would not ask for the Revelation. DM says, by the way, 429 Discord users. That's awesome. Magikarp says, I used to have Mind's Desire in the deck, but I got up to 18 at one point, so you're not wrong. Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's playing Infect. Everyone kill him.
Right?
Yeah.
What with all those -1/-1 counters from Scorpion God?
Winnebago has also had trouble hitting his lands.
I actually have not drawn a single land this entire game.
Yeah. It's been a little rough.
I've been hitting mine, but just because I was drawing the extra cards with Wild Blossoms.
My opening hand was the 5 lands, Crypt Ghast, and Everlasting Torment.
Jeremy, you called turn 14, and it doesn't look like you were wrong, sir.
Yep.
At least at this point, it doesn't look like anyone has the capability to just go off and win before turn 14, since we're on turn 10.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on after that Ruinous Blast.
Yeah, right? I'm going to do
Hero's
this.
Pendulum.
Hero's Podium.
Oh my.
So they all get +1/+1 for each other legendary. We're going to be okay and just sit back with that, though.
I do feel like people's life totals could have been lower if you had been swinging more.
Probably, but I mean,
your life total would also be lower.
Yeah, that's kind of my concern. Is I've only had a couple of creatures on board at any one time, and everybody else has been kind of pumping out stuff every now and then. Another Sprout Swarm. Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Sprout Swarm, Sprout Swarm, Sprout Swarm. Heyo, Mr. 3 Machine just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Woohoo!
Is there anything anyone can do about the Sprout Swarm?
At the moment, no. Thank you so much, Mr. 3
This is literally all I can do. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but if you keep making 2 or 3 saplings a turn...
Valdor's got the hype machine going on. With FD Territories, emote there. Oh, Ifara. Basics are free. Yep. Akatsu Red. Yeah, it's okay. Use whatever version you have want. Akatsu Red made a deck. Awesome. There'll be people in the 3DH channel that'll get around playing with you if you'd like. Just building up for the Triumph of the Horde turn. Yeah. Pretty sure Esper's just gonna overrun us with Infect there.
Not in this deck, actually.
That's fair. Magic
For some
card.
reason.
So, random question. You wouldn't happen to have a resource for the Commander versus camera audio setup, would you? I mean, I basically built it, so I am the resource. We have a TriCaster in the studio that captures everything. It's a switcher. It's like an all-in-one switcher. Our cameras currently are Canon XA25s, and our headsets are Line 6 something or other wireless headsets. I can't remember the exact model number on them. But yeah, they're pretty good. We got when we switched things around and had the new studio setup with the walls and the IKEA boxes, we got an arm that would hold the overhead camera and just attaches to the wall. So we braced it to the wall. It kind of extends out. The camera hangs on it by just like a Manfrotto ball joint head, and points over the table. So it's really pretty much all there is to it.
Yeah, I drew my one Dominaria card.
That setup must have been a grand or two. A little bit more than that. Yep, we actually just upgraded a lot of our stuff for the SCG Tour as well. Which, if you've watched the SCG Tour the last 2 weeks, there were some problems on Saturday that got fixed by Sunday. We're looking. We found some solutions to that. Hopefully, it won't be as much of a problem in the future. But we got some very, very cool equipment that I'm hoping that we can use in the future to do some very cool things with. Jeremy streams Tuesday and Saturday, yep. And DM streams Friday, yep. I'm going to use a blue snowball ice. Thinking of getting one, and also if I do, should get a pop filter. Also looking for suggestions for webcams for streaming. I've seen a lot of people talk about the Logitech C902, I think is the model number. I can't remember. As a good HD webcam. I was debating once I actually save up and build my streaming desktop, because right now I'm just on a laptop. Once I save up and get that all set up, I was debating on actually just using a DSLR, but after talking with a lot of people, they say that DSLRs tend to get really hot while doing live streaming, so probably won't do that. My commander is Arvad the Cursed, rather. C920, yeah, that's the one that I've heard a lot of people say is actually pretty good as a webcam, and you can get it pretty decent price on Amazon most of the time. There's that Diluvian again. You can play that Urza's again if you really want to.
I'm actually thinking about it.
Yeah, do it.
Not gonna lie.
Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world.
But yeah, there's some really cool new stuff with the SCG Tour equipment. We got a new TriCaster and some really nice PTZ Panasonic cameras. So that hopefully we can fix stuff a little bit quicker. We can do some cool shots. We're looking into a bunch of new cool things to do with that equipment. But in the studio, it's yeah, a lot of the Canon XA25s, those Line 6s, and a TriCaster. And for regular verses, it's pretty simple, and then for Commander verses, we just use a couple extra cameras and headsets. You will prevail with your metalcraft. What are we working on for Exane?
Not like you have a lot of options.
Hey. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I had an internet flicker, so
Oh,
Whoop.
that's gross.
Yeah.
I'm logging back in now. No, I'm actually, I was thinking about the Urzas and whether I want to do it or not.
Yeah.
Actually. I
Actually.
mean, it gets rid of your heroes thing, right? It's not a legendary, right?
It is.
Oh, it is a legendary?
Yeah.
The heroes
Yeah,
podium?
Yes, that is a legendary artifact.
So it basically helps you a lot, but it also gets rid of the Sprouts for me thing.
Does get rid of all of the Sprout Swarm tokens and the Soldier token and almost all of Winnebago's board, except for the Scorpion guy.
But I guess the question is, do I just want to play Kingmaker and help Jeremy win?
Would it help if I said that I do have a way to answer everything, including Jeremy?
Ooh.
I just need to draw one more land. Would that help?
Just need to draw one more land.
Just nuke the board.
Jeez.
Let's try this again.
Are 2 away from giveaways. Go for the throats. Farseek. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Just one more land. Yeah, you're not wrong. I am usually wanting just one more land, and then after that, I just one more land. Why cast Villainous Wealth for 19 when I can cast it for 20? Now listen here with this nonsense.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's the right play or not. I might just regret doing it. But...
That's fair.
Well, that's 2 Ice Ages we've caused.
Now Karn wants to take it to New Phyrexia.
I'm sure that will go perfectly well, and there will be no problems at all.
No issues with this.
Karn totally doesn't have a history of failure anyways.
Now I don't have to pay 1 extra for that.
At least there's only 1 card left in your hand, though.
Yep. Mr.
It could be a really bad card, but
it's true.
Like it could be really bad for us, but there's only 1 left.
Mr. 3 Machine says, best Commander versus episode when you actually cast Villainous Wealth for a bunch. Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Well, Esper Sprout Swarms.
I enjoyed it.
Esper does the one thing he can. Does it very well.
Don't believe it's the only thing this deck can do. It's just the only thing it's doing currently.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would like to go to Muldrotha again. I think that'd be really fun. A lot of people were pretty upset with my interpretation of Muldrotha because I didn't build it optimally. I built it in a way that I thought I'd have fun with it. I mean, if I were building it in a way that would be the best, then the only non-permanent card I would have put in there would have been Primal Surge. That was my first mistake. Having fun. You're not wrong.
You're not allowed to have fun playing Magic.
No one's allowed to have fun playing Magic the Gathering. It's a very serious format. Very serious game with a Commander being a very serious format. Yeah, Muldrotha can be a little... I think it's one of those where it's gonna draw people's ire. That it's gonna be like Send Triplets or Kalia or, you know, those kinds of commanders where people see it and they're like, okay, this is gonna be serious, we have to kill this person first.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary commander.
Yeah.
You have to play it like Marin, just build a deck so it's a good benefit, but not like the only way you can get things from your graveyard.
Yeah. But that's also one of those things where, unless you're playing with like a local group that you play with on a regular basis, if you're playing with like a group that you play with on a fairly regular basis, they might see your Muldrotha deck and be like, okay, we know it's just kind of a mid-rangey value deck and not like a combo or super high-tuned deck or anything like that. and they'll probably let you play with it a little bit, you know. Whereas if you sit down to a random pod that you've never played with those people before, it could be one where everybody's just like, nope, we are targeting that person because Muldrotha is going to get out of hand too quickly. We've seen what it can do. That kind of thing, so. Yeah, Mr. 3 Machine, yep. Got that way with the Traxa. Ended up making it a Gov deck that is 100 times as powerful and gets way less hate. Yep. So there's stuff like that where I could have made it way more ridiculous and control-y and all that. Carnifex Demon, woof.
That'll handle some tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Look, all we're trying to do is grow some fungus and maybe a few dogs, and it's fine.
I wouldn't put Muldrotha in the same category as a commander like Narset. Yeah, maybe not.
Narset is kill on sight. There is no such thing as a fair Narset deck.
Yeah.
Why she has hexproof is just beyond me.
No, I don't. That's not what I'm doing. Stream Decker is back. Yeah, I did not put this deck in there yet. Yes, I would like to use this ability. Yes, I would like to tutor for a card in my deck. Where are we? This? I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're fine with this. Sprout Swarm.
I just gotta make a soldier first.
Clap, 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 clap. Akatsu Red. I'm now a newbie to your MTGO and don't know exactly how to use the GoatBot. If you check with the 3DH on the Discord, I'm sure that there are plenty of people that will be willing to help you. Are there staple mana rocks for 3DH?
The signets.
Signets, ingot,
Mindstone.
Mindstone for sure.
Does Burnish Chart count?
Yeah, ish.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. That's definitely a
I
staple.
play green, so I don't tend to worry about this sort of thing.
Signets, Felwar Stone, Darksteel Ingot, yep. Akatsu Red, if you actually hop into Discord, there might be somebody that's willing to hop into like a voice channel with you and maybe guide you through it a little bit more. Snake Pit. Whew.
Very interesting.
I have not seen that card in a while. My best friend bought a collection of cards, and I think the two best things were a foil M11 Cultivate and a Cavern of Souls. Yeah. Listen here.
They just want to hug you.
I don't believe you. All right.
They're just coming in for hugs.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the card you searched for.
Nah.
Oh, just a random blocker.
Just a lord.
Hmm.
Just a blocker. Snakes. They don't have death touch, right? Oh, there's saplings.
If I cared about them, I wouldn't be attacking with them.
Oh, I see. We all know how Hesford feels about his saplings now.
They're not even the cute saplings from like Salon or the new Dominaria ones. So.
Yeah. Cats everywhere. But it was all for $10. Oh, okay. So the whole collection was $10 and found a Cavern of Souls. That's pretty good. I've definitely seen collections that were bought, and it was like, hey, I'll buy this all for like bulk prices essentially, and oh hey, here's a random super powerful card. Like here's a Force of Will. It's like, oh. Yeah, okay. Guess that's how that works. I think for the Stream Boss deck, we should build a Shauna deck. Ooh, that would be fun. 2 subs away, about halfway through our current Stream Boss, too, before Beanside gets knocked off the throne. Just for anybody playing at home. Does Phyrexian get knocked out again?
No, I'm
Okay.
here.
Alright.
I'm having a hard time tonight, just thinking of what to do.
You
You guys are all doing things, and I'm sitting here not doing much of anything.
Yep, so close to a 3DH giveaway. We'll be using a new spreadsheet, so people will be able to get new creatures, new Dominaria legends. Just having in my LGS, the guy went through 2 deck boxes and bought them for $5 plus bag of random cards. The bag had 2 Mana Vaults, a Tolarian Academy, and a foil Warship. Wow. That's amazing.
That's pretty sick.
Picked up a collection for $90 at a garage sale a few years back. Everything $10 plus added up to about $800 in value. Woo. Emo kicks, that's sweet. Listen, we don't need to be doing this, right?
I didn't even get to make a snake. Have you seen the snake tokens? They're doofy as heck.
The boxes had nothing, which is why you bought it for $5. Oh, okay, sure. Do you want to make our Grand Warlord Rada 3DH deck once the spreadsheet drops? Yep. Tomorrow morning or tonight if we get up to 50.
Yeah, I've been looking at making a Tatiova deck.
Tatiova's
the
very
spreadsheet
sweet.
update. Oh yeah, she's probably my favorite legend
Mm-hmm.
in the set. I'm just trying to figure out how many lands is too many for that deck. And I don't know if there's an actual number.
I would just slot 35 land for my decks and just go from there.
Yeah.
Listen,
I feel like I want somewhere in the 40s with Tatiova though.
don't need to keep duplicating all of my stuff.
Well, it's the one thing on the battlefield I can duplicate that survives Carnifex Demon, since I don't want to get rid of Carnifex Demon, because Carnifex Demon gets rid of all the tokens. That's actually the reason I went after it instead of something else. So it's not personal, Jeremy. I'm just trying to make sure Duplicant survives.
Not personal, it's just that I'm going to keep targeting you over and over again.
No, only if you have things that I need.
Angry Sloth says, okay,
Like a
3DH
4/6.
Heliod is online, and yeah, Tatio is stupid. She is my designated Great Aurora deck. That'd be sweet. Oh,
Okay.
that's a Black Sun, so yeah, the doesn't really matter much.
He also draws a lot of cards.
Yes. Lots and lots of cards.
No, he doesn't.
Ow.
What?
Sadness.
Ooh. Bouncing that fencer.
I mean, you'll still have it for
Yeah.
next turn.
I mean, I'm glad it's not an actual counterspell.
Too many 5-drops in Muldrotha already, or I'll try and fit Tatiova in there too. I think Tatiova is pretty near top of my list for Muldrotha's 5-drops. But that's
Carnifex Demon I was fine with.
that's just
This, not so much. You could have still drawn a ton of cards.
Yeah.
But you were trying to kill my Roon, and that's unacceptable.
I was more trying to get rid of the Tolsimir so I could answer all the Voja and everything else the Angel that Esper has.
Hmm.
The Room was just an unfortunate side effect of that.
Last game I hit Aurora for 67. Whew.
Oof.
That's absurd.
Let's tap out here. I don't have anything I can do anymore. There we go.
Ifara. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's.
You got a lot of lines over there, Jeremy.
Yeah, about that. This is gonna hurt someone.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh dear. Who should I hit with this?
Please, the person who has a Sprout Swarm.
Please, the person who's at 40. My spread form
get
makes
2 more
1/1.
damage to do it to me, and the Sprout Swarm is a definite problem. You got hit for 10 last
How
turn.
is it a problem? It's 1/1.
They're 2/2s with Tolsimir, and they just keep coming
For
back.
5 mana. I'm saying 5 mana per shot.
They just keep coming back. All
It's
the board
true.
clears in the world don't stop them.
It's true, but somebody else has a Venser and a Roon.
That doesn't do me any good.
At the moment, you've also taken 2 of my things. With Duplicant recently.
Fair enough. That's a better reason.
2 of my things that I was very, very attached to, alright? I definitely needed that something
Pretty
or
sure I
under
could just die here now.
and
I'm
Sidisi.
pretty close to dead if he decides to swing at me with everything.
I don't think you're quite dead, but
No, but I'll be so close and might as well be dead.
yeah. Recycle.
That's a card.
I have not seen someone cast that in quite some time.
Oh, and he has no maximum hand size. That's a combo there.
Yeah, right.
I've been holding on to this ever since.
Somebody blow up the Reliquary Tower. Oh, that's good. Boundless Realms. Oof.
See, Jeremy, mistakes
Yes.
were made here.
Yeah, I
Just
think
gonna say
mistakes were
Well,
definitely-
you know, hindsight is your life is 20.
Yep, that is what it is. Good luck dealing with that Sprout Swarm now.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get ugly quick. Yeah, man, I love that card so much, though.
Because you put the one person who might actually have a counterspell for it at 20 life.
You're still in the game.
Sort of.
Won't be for very long.
Thank you so much, Valdor, for the 50 bits. Rip 50. Oh, you really gonna
That's
do that?
kind of what I figured.
You're really gonna do that?
Yeah.
Talked you into
Guess that makes sense.
how much damage am I taking? I can block here. How much do I take if I just block 3? Do I live?
The bits. The bits.
I am going to Carnifex Demon here just to make sure. Because as much as you have counterspells and stuff to stop me, worry me, we need to stop there.
Alright, well, I'll just go okay here and trust that you're going to pay that 1 black mana.
Well,
They were all
as
gonna
long
die
as it stops
anyways,
us,
so.
right, I have it, yeah.
You could do it after I do damage to him. And then do it.
Don't think that's as good of an idea.
He says he wants the 3rd person alive right now.
To help answer Derek, yes.
That's a lot of triggers.
Draw some cards.
Draw all those cards. Alright, now what are we doing here? Oh, goodness. Are you sleepy, Walter? Walter's sleeping under my feet. Aaron Campbell tweeted out a little bit ago. So, Aaron Gazinga said, anyone up for a game or two of Commander trying out Chainer, maybe Jeremy or Aaron? And she replied with, Jeremy's doing some kind of kink stream, but I've got a patch ready to go. Because we're doing sub day.
Oof. Nice.
Magic Mike's has been all about that. It's mainly Aaron, I'm guessing, is bringing that up. What with the Dom and them getting their affiliate status recently, so they get subs now. So she has been all about that, and it's great. I'm not kink shaming anyone. Akatsu Red. Kink shaming is my kink. You need an actual EDH deck, like online, Velder? Yeah. Panharmonicon. That seems dangerous.
I'm at 8 life. You guys can literally kill me anytime you want to. I have 8 life and no flyers.
You keep saying that.
8 life and no flyers, Jeremy. I'm not just saying it, it's true.
Yeah. I basically have my Villainous Wealth deck in Magic Online, but missing a couple of cards. Mainly the really expensive lands, I think. Ooh. Going after Sprout Swarm. More partner commanders. Watsy needs to get on that. I have a feeling, like, I don't know for sure, but it really kind of feels like Battle Bond is going to have partner, right? Like, I don't know if it will, just because it's going to reference Commander in a set that's not based around Commander. But just the fact that it's 2 HG and they're talking about, you know, the two different characters each having in the lore or whatever. But it just feels like it's something they could tack on in a supplemental set. All I know is that one Mr. Director Kyle West got very excited when he learned that there was going to be homunculus in it, and is all about there potentially being a legendary homunculus that he can make someone have as a commander.
Hopefully there's a Puppet Conjurer or whatever that card's called.
Puppet Conjurer is so bad to homunculus deck, which is the best part.
No beats.
Nope.
Yeah, the duels are pretty sweet.
Yeah, I just wish they'd have the basic land types, but they're still pretty damn cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Battle Bond is a sealed and draft format. It's like one of the Draft Matters kind of formats of the year. The way that they're doing it is that you sit with your partner, and each player has, I think, 2 packs, and then you pick 2 cards out. That's okay. I don't think I can cast that again, actually. Yeah, it is a weird draft format, but you're basically playing partner draft. Like, you get 2 packs. Yeah, I can't cast that. You get 2 packs that you open, look through the cards, and you pick 2 cards out of the 2 packs. I don't know if it's supposed to be you pick 1 card out of pack A and 1 card out of pack B, or you just mix the 2 together and you take 2 cards. But it seems like it might be the latter. Yeah, sealed is probably going to make more sense just because 2HG sealed is already a thing. Big Meat Dynamite says, now my friend who's good at draft/sealed can carry me. Yep. Parathon says, I just started brewing a Joyer deck. I already feel sickened how mean this deck can be. Only 46 cards into. Yeah. I've been looking at a Joda deck and those cards are mean. Beanside 1, thank you so much. Off for the night. Let me know when you want to work on the Shana deck. I can do pretty much any night. I will definitely let you know. Should hopefully be fairly soon, since I missed doing that before. Yeah, Joda's pretty sweet. Soul of the Harvest gets all those cards. Are you flipping over for me to pet you?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I drew 3 cards and none of them help.
Oh, hey, Leo. Woof.
Yikes.
Destroy all non-land permanents, eh?
I mean, board's getting pretty nasty, so.
Yep. Hmm. What's going on here? Cloud shift. Gonna bounce that hour? Ooh.
Why?
Because I don't like you having multiple events or triggers every turn cycle.
Also, multiple silver.
Venture was going to
triggers.
come back. Anyone was going to get houred.
Also, multiple silver.
Hour I'm fine with, because Hour lets you draw a bunch of cards here.
Yeah, that is a lot of cards.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Is a lot of cards when Winnebago's drawing there. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Put a counter on everything.
I wasn't even going to stop the hour because he could just recast it anyway. I was literally just trying to draw a couple cards.
That's a lot of triggers. I got nothing.
I'm completely out of this game.
Okay, Eidolon. Hmm. Recycle. Again. That seems fun. Sandworm, yeah.
Mm.
Alright. Centaur Glade. Sure. Tolsimir Enchantress deck.
Yep.
So for anybody who has come in within the last couple of hours, wanted to remind you, if we get to 50 subs today, I'll be giving away 2 3DH decks randomly in chat. We'll also be releasing the Season 1 spreadsheet right as soon as we hit 50 rather than tomorrow morning. I will be at Pro Tour Dominaria if you happen to be coming around that way. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. What's up?
Why do you discard?
Because recycle overrides reliquary tower. So you have to play recycle first and then reliquary tower. But since you bounced my recycle, I replayed recycle, and that takes precedent over reliquary tower.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good to know for future.
Timestamps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be at Pro Tour Dominaria in Richmond on Saturday and Sunday if you want to come hang out. I'll be playing Commander, probably drafting a bit, hanging out, saying hi to people that are around. The following weekend is SEG Con, where I will be playing lots of Commander, doing some coverage stuff, and hanging out generally. Yeah, so June's going to be a little bit rough as far as streams go because of those 2 weekends, and then I've got 2 more weekends in a row. The weekend of GP Vegas, I will actually be in Michigan visiting family. So that Saturday probably won't be streaming. The following weekend, I will be in Washington, D.C., finally getting a chance to watch Hamilton, and taking my wife to a Top Chef restaurant as part of our anniversary, late anniversary present to each other. So it'll be like 4 weekends in a row where I probably won't be streaming on Saturday, but I will try to make it up during the week by streaming hopefully a couple of nights. But it's going to be very dependent on what's going on. Could just pack my mic and everything else into the bags and just stream from DC / Michigan / wherever. But I feel like my wife might be not exactly super enthused by that.
Yep.
Puppeteer click, eh?
What's he targeting?
What is that looking at? I don't see. Nothing yet? Oh.
Torgar.
Torgar. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, something I mentioned earlier, I am working on making a Patreon page because I know that there are people who would like to help support the stream, but maybe don't want to or can't afford the $5 Twitch sub per month. That's 10, I guess. So we'll have a couple, like a lower tier, and some of the higher tiers will be some cool stuff, signed cards and things like that, and then the possibility of working on, like, after a couple of months, helping me build a Commander versus deck one-on-one. So that should be a lot of fun, I hope. That's rough. Eidolon blocks. Game did make it past turn 14, yes.
Mm-hmm. You called it.
Yeah.
Festering mummy. Nice.
Sure is one festering mummy.
Well, I gotta keep taking my stuff and exiling it, huh? Kaboom.
Oh. Well, that's a thing.
That is a thing. Let's just put most of my graveyard back onto the battlefield. If that's okay with everyone.
I mean, I don't think we have a choice, so.
Yeah,
DM is happy
say-
that happened.
Can we say no? Is it an option?
Eh. I'm gonna blow up the world now. Oof.
Oh.
Collective blessing, I see. Oof, that's rough. Grasp of Fate. Okay. What are we targeting
Maya
here?
Farah.
Alright, so Heroes, Puppeteer, and Farah.
Hmm.
What has Heroes Podium ever done to you?
I play it in my mono green legends deck. I know what it does.
I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. Okay.
Did you get there?
We're gonna put that on bottom.
He didn't get there.
It's okay. I basically got to scry one.
Yeah. Would have been better if you got there, though.
Yes. It would have been way cooler if I would have gotten there. Ooh.
There it is.
Whew. But I did a thing where I got all of that stuff back. That's good. Caprack, I just had not actually updated that because I did not get this deck list back. Arvad the Cursed. Actually, I might still be able to do that from here. Let me look. Yes, I can. Export. Arvad the Cursed. Just give me 1 second here. Go to Stream Decker. Upload. 3DH. Arvad the Cursed. Deck. Set it. There you go. Now you can see it. So now you can check out the full deck list. Should be able to anyway. Might have to Popped right up. Cool. I know that the Stream Decker has been kind of not great the last couple of weeks. I've had problems with it, so. Indeed. Elro Jr. Sylvan. Take 8.
I really don't feel like casting Roon again into what I'm assuming is just a Black Sun Zenith.
Yeah, probably.
Winnebago. So I'm just going to sit here and not do that.
Do you guys think the Blessing or the Sandworm convergence is the bigger problem?
The Blessing or the what?
I'm talking of Walker and Jeremy.
Probably Sandworm.
Sandworm? Okay.
Because it's the thing giving him all the tokens. I mean, he has the Centaur Glade too, but...
Yeah.
They're both the problem. Sandworm probably slightly higher on my list, yeah.
Oh, because I can answer one of them.
I don't know that their cycle isn't almost a bigger problem than anything, though.
Yeah.
Because it's letting him, every time he plays something, cycle through his deck.
Yep.
I might go for Recycle over any of the things on his field.
Recycle? Alright.
Play card.
Recycle is very dangerous, yes.
Sandworm is too, but that's what let him get to that board clear last turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Chaos Warp. I probably won't hit a land.
Llanowar Elves, you basically hit a land. It's a 4/4 land, but it's a land.
Yeah. Where's Valdor's check? Not sure what you mean. Hey, Mino. Welcome back. What did you miss? You've just been wrathing the board a couple of times.
A bunch of times.
Yeah. Where's my money? Oh, yeah. Putting in work as a mod. Oh, cool. Thank you, Valdor, for that.
Phyrexian planning something.
Might have disconnected again.
Yeah, I have a feeling he just disconnected.
Yeah, it's on. Seems like it.
Yeah, it happened again.
Okay.
I'm getting back in.
Alright.
I don't know why it does this periodically.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
It's a weird thing with my router. Well, it's definitely my router. It's a weird thing with it. I reset it before every stream, and sometimes it doesn't do it, and sometimes it does. It is loading, though.
Okay.
It's weird. It just, like, loses it for a second, and then it comes right back.
Okay, so you just have to kind of deal.
And we've talked to the cable company multiple times, and they've sent, people out to look at it. And actually, one guy told us, well, sometimes when it just gets hot outside, then it just happens.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, that's
Well,
not
that's
the answer.
useful information.
Yeah, that's very
They
helpful.
replaced the router, it still does the exact same thing. But here I am. There we go.
Yeah, I once had techs come out to my apartment while I was in college because I was having a bunch of trouble, and they replaced my my router, but it was a router I had purchased. So I was a little upset. Hey,
So they
Elro
took
Jr.
the router you had purchased?
Yes, they took the router. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Woohoo! Yes, they took the router I purchased, replaced it with one of theirs, and I was like, called them up. No. DM Cross, subscribe with Twitch Twitch Prime. That gets us to 50 subs. Held on to yours for that one. Just wait until it gets there. Alright, yeah, I can't do that. Alright, so let me pass the turn here. Asper. Alright. Okay, let me get into here and see what we're going on with. Alright, so I'm going to be doing 2 3DH decks. Everybody that's in here now should be able to type in 3DH. Spreadsheet is posted in Discord. Season 1 starts tomorrow morning. If you type in 3DH, I'll give it a couple of minutes. And then I will be picking 2 winners out. Psych Rift. Ooh.
Interesting.
That is a thing. So we're going to give away 2 3DH decks.
Slows him down a little bit. Doesn't hurt any of us all that much.
Yeah.
Actually kind of helps because you get that puppeteer click trigger.
Yeah, try to see what the best thing to get rid of is. There's not
Or
really
what the
gonna
best thing you can go get is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's not really going to matter because it's... Or, and in my next end step, I just read that wrong. You want the Cryptcast.
Yeah.
The demand, yes.
It's probably fine for your deck. What with all your 8 swamps or whatever it is over there. You cast the Sandworm Convergence. Sub count only shows 49 at 50. Sometimes it does take a second to catch it, especially if you get multiple in a row. I am showing 50 on the back end, so it should be fine. So just type 3DH into the chat. To be entered into the giveaway. Here's that grasp again. I think even if we don't quite get to midnight, this is probably my last game. It's starting to
You've been going a long time, so
Yeah, about 2
Do you
p.m.
not pick one of my things?
Do you... Did it not?
not gonna lie, I missed those.
Oh.
Missed.
Oh boy.
I'll own it. That was dumb.
Hey, Nilla. All the new sublanes. Yep. Just type 3DH in. We'll get that going here. Just a little bit.
What's up? One of the other cards I draw is more hopeful, because that's just not helpful.
Probably once this game ends, for me at least. If not, ends overall.
Okay.
He's back. Nice, Nella. Cloud Blazer. So good. So much fun. Gotta keep your fans updated. Yeah. Because you were voted best mod in a rigged election. Validar Guardian.
And before Sahil, Leroy.
I can't have that one. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little... My eyes are definitely starting to hurt a little. Oh, nice.
Very strong.
Like
That Cloud Blazer did some work.
Yeah.
So glad you didn't notice my Sylvan Library sitting over there.
didn't.
Otherwise, I would have just drawn a land. That Terramorphic Expanse. That was what I was going to draw.
The problems with Mitko.
Yep.
Your board to me is this tiny little square.
Yep. Right now, I have a Hero's Podium and a Crypt Gas sitting over all of my tapped planes. Condemnation, eh?
Yep.
Blink more stuff. That is an Athara going after Esperderic.
Yes. That's right. Atlanta War Elves will block.
Chump, my minions! Chump! So anybody who's sitting in chat, giveaway is still open.
Winnebago. I know you can use that Black Suns you have, but on the other hand, I have 2 soldiers and 2 white mana. So I can prevent Esper from hurting either one of us.
Oh, I'm not black sunning right now. Don't worry.
Okay, just making sure.
DM's asking why Phyrexian is alive.
I'm trying to kill him, but it's not working.
Esper's been trying really hard to kill me.
Yeah.
It turns out an emergency cyclonic rift is very good.
Yes.
It is.
Very good.
Ooh. Well, yeah, that Necroskitter's very good too.
Yep.
This is a demigod.
Oof.
Wither and first strike, right?
Yep. +2/+2 Wither and first strike. So now it is an 8/7 Wither first striker. That is gross. So yeah, anybody that's still in chat, the giveaway is still open. We're doing 2 3DH decks that I will be giving away. Just type in 3DH into the chat to be entered, if you have not already. Interesting.
How is this game still going on? All the board wipes, right?
And then a cyclonic rift.
Hey, the Cyclonic Rift just kept me in it.
You could have ended this game for you, and you could have just not had to say that word then.
I could have also hit myself for 8 with Sylvan Library, but I chose not to for a reason.
I was hoping you would. That's why I did it. And if you believe that, I've got a bridge I can tell you.
Fair.
I like bridges. Bridges are cool.
Bridges help people, right?
Gosh.
Here, let me tap my Cryptghast, which is in the way of my swamps.
A 17/17 trampling monstrosity.
A monstrosity that's just going to sit there for now.
Well, it doesn't have haste.
Does not. But it's going to soak up a little bit of damage. It'll probably
It's a centaur.
get some -1/-1 counters on it, and then somehow die, and then go to Winnebago's side and make me sad. Is what I'm guessing.
It's highly likely, I'm figuring.
Get that recycle.
Oh,
back.
he reads your recycle.
Yep, got it back.
I tried.
That makes everybody sad. He recycled his card. Yes, DM, he definitely did that thing.
He gets 2 things back.
Yep. Reap. What are we targeting with that?
I'm guessing a board wipe and something else.
I didn't get anything.
Return no cards with Reap. What?
It didn't give me the
That's kinda
chance to.
That's very weird.
It didn't give me the chance to choose.
That's
Well, you
weird.
got a card with Reap in a way. You drew a card by casting it.
I'm actually kind of annoyed now because I was going to get a board wipe.
Hey,
I
Malthus.
kind of figured you were going to get a board wipe.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's lame.
Is Reap bugged?
That's what we'll have to look into, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably not a card that sees a lot of play, so...
No.
And he plays the ground seal right after it.
Yeah. I think that was the point. Okay. Still going strong. So anybody who has not yet, giveaway is still open. Giving away 2 3DH decks. You just type 3DH into chat. Since we hit 50 subs.
Jeremy is still at 39 life.
I am.
No, I chose Winnebago record. You mouseless. He had 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mouseless. It was yeah. X equaled 2. It definitely set it on there. Okay.
Shouldn't have X equaled 4 though, because I have 4 black permanents.
Yeah, actually.
And it told me 2.
Yeah, it said
Okay,
X
that
equals
card's
2.
bugged. I'm so annoyed now. Damn it.
Maybe it didn't actually count the red-black. Maybe it was just the mono-black, which is even weirder.
Yeah.
That is odd.
Because I was gonna
Yeah,
go.
Reap's definitely bugged. Take it out.
Intangible Virtue. That card is banned, sir.
It is.
It is banned
Okay.
in Innistrad block constructed.
Good to know.
So...
Can't play it here either.
So we're saying no. No to that. Oh, Shroud on everything. Is that
That's the Sterling Grove.
do you have Sterling Grove? Oh, okay. That's Sterling Grove. Hey, Mouseless, thank you so much. Sub Games Day is a good day to renew me thinks. 3 months in a row. Woohoo! Give you all those things. Splash in that jar. Thank you so much, Mouseless. Ugh. Let's see. Gonna not swing, so
Well, there's no reason for them not to. They have vigilance.
nope. Keonilik. Gonna wait until this game is over, and then we'll do the giveaway.
Winnebago.
Sorry.
I'll have Phyrexian, eh?
But if you attacked someone else, maybe I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah,
You probably would have.
2 or few.
No, I would have. Yeah, I 100% would have. I need their good graces right now.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted the board wipe that Reap didn't give me.
Well, and I would have just done it in response.
I
to make
know,
sure I
but
didn't die again. But it
I
would've
could have killed you the next turn.
Maybe. My deck has other ways to not die.
That's so. That's frustrating. Oh well. Midgo is a quality program.
If all the cards worked the way they were supposed to, I mean, how do we
No.
know that it was a quality program?
Mino, it was definitely a joke. It is not that you can't play those. I was joking about Intangible Virtue being banned in block constructed. Also, please make sure to check out the Discord. There we go. If you would like to check out the format and everything. And also, we just dropped the new 3DH Season 1 spreadsheet, so you can update all your prices for all your decks there. And that will be starting tomorrow morning. Will be in effect, but the price sheet is out there so everybody can double check. Thank you to everybody who subbed today. getting us to 50. Taking a long time to take 8 there.
I'm actually taking 4.
Ooh. Likes one of the cards.
I like both the cards.
Yeah. Likes one of the cards more than the other card, I guess. Game is still going. Yeah, Beanside. It's been a lot of wipes and bounces and resets and all that. Deadeye, okay. That is definitely a card that I would keep.
Okay.
Deadeye is one of those cards where I've definitely heard people talk about for years about whether or not it should be banned.
Hate the card.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't nearly be as good if you didn't have a board.
You'd say you did not miss the giveaway. I will be.
Oh, no, I would not have paid the 4 for it if I didn't have a board. I agree.
I will be doing the giveaway after this game is over. But if you'd like to enter into the giveaway, type 3DH, and you'll be entered in to win one of 2 3DH decks. So once this game is over, I will do the 2 drawings. We will declare some winners. This seems Sterling Grove. Okay.
Just starting to try to get rid of some of that nonsense.
10K views soon. Oh, awesome. Didn't realize I was that close. What follows are we at? I haven't been paying attention to those. 1381 currently. I will play Dark Souls when I reach 200. I'll make a one-shot D&D session when I reach 150.
Cathar's Crusade, he says.
That's good. $97.49, $98.30. Nice. Almost at 10,000 views. It's very cool. Thank you so much to everybody who's come to hang out and watch the stream. And play and participate. It's been a lot of fun over the last 6-7 months. Angel. Alright. It's fair. Started 3DH 13 October 17. Yeah. Sounds about right. I think it was October. It was earlier than that I played some one ticks. Thanks, Nilla. Yeah. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was a real deal, though. Nilla said this game reminded me of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, all grinding.
I'm just saying, Walker, if you had done that to Derek, I think I could have killed him on my turn.
Yeah, but you had the whole thing, and I know you have the Black Suns. So you would have drawn a ton of cards, you would have stole my entire board, and then you would have killed him?
My entire focus was just killing Derek. I was not going to Black Suns all next turn.
Well, see, I don't know that, and I know you have the Black Sun, so I have to play accordingly.
That's fine.
I loved the soundtrack.
Because you can still
games.
Black Suns and kill my whole board, but... I'm gonna try to also. Oh.
After Skate got out of, or after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater got out of hand.
Oh, did I click the wrong one?
Shoot. What were you trying to blink?
I was trying to blink the Felder Saw Guardian. I clicked the wrong one.
Hmm.
What did you click?
Oh well, that was bad. So I was gonna get rid of his recycle.
Yes. Skate was the other game that, after Tony Hawk got a little too out of hand, started playing that. Skate and Skate 2.
No, I don't even have the mana to activate the Night Captain.
Hmm. Blinked.
Still get all his tokens, but
Yeah.
I was gonna get rid of the recycle too, and then he wouldn't be able to do this whole draw his whole turn.
Midnight Banshee. That is a card. Electric Tivander include. Really went in. Whoop. Ah, Ogre Slumlord. Really went in deep, sure.
Oh gosh, I should have swung at him, because then Jeremy could just got in there for 17, if he wanted to.
That was the hope.
Well, why didn't you speak to me, Jeremy?
I don't know. I'm bad at magic.
Westville Abbey. That's a good magic card.
This is also a good magic card.
The Binding Blade.
Get in there. No blocks.
Risky.
I feel like that's not good.
Or he just said he would, at most he could absorb 8. You were still going to get to flip the Elbrus anyway.
Yeah, I was not gonna. There's no real reason for me to do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Just throw. Just throw my Traxxas at him. Call it good. throw that right out there.
There it is.
That's the Cathar's Crusade. Man, I like that card. 4732 left on
Fear of safety, he says.
Beansai, the stream boss. Oh, excuse me. Mirari's Wake. Whew.
Yeah. Really wishing I hadn't misclicked there.
Harvest season.
Just to cycle it through.
Yeah, that,
I like it.
to get it out of my hand and draw another card.
Get a different card.
Yeah. Crosan Grip. Ground Seal.
Oh, he found a way to get his thing back.
Yeah, now I can get my stuff back.
Now I'm guessing he found like the recycle. Yeah, the regrowth.
Good old regrowth.
Hour.
Yeah, my misplay is gonna cost me a lot here.
Now I get to go lay down and cry.
Because I just die.
Oh my goodness. This game is stretching. Stretching, stretching, stretching. All non-token creatures.
Wait, I don't die. I'll have a soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 hours, 23 minutes as of now. Yep. Probably not going to be game 3 now. This is taking a little bit longer and my eyes are starting to go. And yeah. Still got to give away 2 3DH decks tonight. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Has been a day. And thank you to all of the new and returning subs. Making this all possible.
Only I hadn't misclicked. And if only his card had worked to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Lots of if onlys in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Okay.
Good God.
At this point, someone should just try to mill him, because he only has 25 cards left in his deck.
Yeah, right? Force him to draw cards.
Here, have one life.
Oh, there he goes.
Get rid of that. Go to 9. Swing
I gained
in.
a 9. All he has to do is get one creature and I die
Yeah,
from
swing
the
in.
Crusade.
Oh yeah, he's got 6 cards
Yeah,
in hand.
and he's got plenty of ways to make creatures.
Whew. Parallel lives, eh? Seems like we're gonna make another bear centaur. Get 2 triggers. Get that to 10. Seal of Primordium is not a centaur. Destroy something. Targeting recycle. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Done with that
he's
recycle.
done with all that.
It's done its bidding.
Recycle is one of those cards that's kind of really dangerous to leave on your field, so
Mhm. That's a lot of rats. 2.
And you finally got there.
Yep. Hey, Valdor, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Just reiterating that maybe green, dumb, big stuff is a scary archetype in this format. You're not wrong. It is a scary archetype in regular Commander, too.
This isn't big green stuff. It's just dumb green stuff.
Yeah, dumb, big green stuff.
No, recycle when you have all that mana is just terribly dangerous, and then
Boundless Realms is
a great card.
Is pretty up there too. Valder slowly chasing Beansai for the month. Sandworm, Cathar's Crusade, Cathar's Crusade. DM says, you don't get to tap 20 mana, untap it, and go again and say it's not big dumb green stuff.
It's fine.
Vamp Tutor.
I'm trying to see if I have anything here.
You do have a green sun or black sun zenith for a decent chunk.
Well, it doesn't kill any of them though.
No, but it gets them lower-ish. Feel like my life is ending soon, so... feel like this deck needs to be lower on the curve. Probably a little more aggressive. Oops, sorry. Thought I hit that F6. Just checking out some comments in the Discord real quick.
Let's not draw extra cards for now.
Nah, you're fine. Keep going. Draw them all. Rawr. Rats.
Oh, wait. I did not realize Hero Safety was there. Never mind.
Go ahead. Do it.
All right, I will.
Sphere O Safety. Kaboom.
You just gotta make centaurs.
Yeah, I gotta do. I don't know. There's not nothing I can do.
There's nothing anybody can do.
Oh, right. He just plus
Makes-
one with me. Never mind.
Makes 2 centaurs. And
Yeah.
You'll kill the centaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll make all his other tokens 14s. I'm gonna crawl under my desk and cry. Sleep. That's what I meant. Sleep.
At least it's all about over, Jeremy.
It's true. We're at that point. Almost giveaway time. But I've got these kitties under my desk that I could be cuddling with right now.
Gotta be very careful with how you pronounce that, Jeremy.
What?
Because it sounded a little bit like kitties instead of like DD instead of TT.
It's my cats, man. I gotta...
I know. I'm just saying.
Hey, Pelador. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Word to your mother, in fact.
Remember to phone your moms tomorrow.
Well, for Pelador, it is tomorrow.
Unless you have a really bad relationship with your parents, then don't worry about it.
Just please let your things die already.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Jeremy, I know you're in white-black, but please tell me you have a thing that has haste. And
He
can do
needs
a lot
right
of
now is
damage.
Merciless Eviction to kill all enchantments.
Yeah, that's not it.
Bloodghast, I am at 9. And that would work, right?
I'm gonna make a cleric. If that's cool. And
That's cool.
oh god, all of these are bad.
Mm-hmm. The Centaur Glade might be the worst right now, though.
Is it the Centaur Glade?
Because he
Yes,
can make so many
yeah.
with the Cathar's Crusade. With all his mana.
Yeah. He's got so much more that he can make, though. The Cathar's Crusade is really... Cathar's Crusade, Parallel Lives,
The Centaur Glade.
Centaur Glade.
Like I said, the only thing that saved you here, I think, was the Merciless Eviction.
Yeah.
And even then, it saves one of you to fight him after the other one dies.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because he still could have activated Centaur Glade all these times. In
That's
response.
Too many things. I am welcoming death, alright?
I guess Austere Command, just targeting enchantments and creatures.
Yeah.
Bird mana cost 0 less would be the best card. Because then you couldn't do this either.
Merciless is pretty much the main answer in this.
Yeah, pretty much. You need a mass enchantment removal for this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually thinking Austere's better, though, because then if he tries to respond like he is right now, then all his tokens just go away if you select the 3 or
The right
less
choice, yeah.
and enchantments.
So we take.
So actually, the
Compost.
best one would have been an Austere Command.
Did we get rid of that command somehow? Oh no, I see it now.
And then he kills you both.
Yep. See, I understand that. What are we doing? Are we showboating now?
Sprout Swarming too?
Just one more Sprout Storm.
Yeah.
Come on.
Showboating.
Boo. Boo. Hiss.
Boo
Yes.
hiss.
Oh, you want showboating? I can do showboating.
No, I'm good.
No, don't. Just kill people. Globetrotting is boring to watch.
Okay, because I've got no White Sun Zenith in my hand.
Oof.
Okay, actually try to break MTGO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a good one.
Force the
All
draw.
of your mana
Tap out.
and try to break it.
Tap out White Suns. Let's see how much this is going to be. Because that
Because he's
one
got
is,
the Mari's weight too.
yeah, doing
That's why I asked,
7 different spells to Globetrot is annoying, but one gigantic spell might not be.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
why I
and to
said
try to break MTGO, of course.
I have already
all the
yielded
triggers.
until end of turn, sir.
I'm at 52 right now.
You can't break it.
55.
I'm saying all the triggers from that and Cathar's Crusade and everything else.
But it's a quality program. You can't break MTGO.
110 cat tokens. And we have triggers from
then you'll have,
Cathar's Crusade.
yeah.
Did we break it? Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
There's
putting it on there.
there goes the
Going.
triggers.
I've certainly slowed it down.
Yeah, the triggers are just stacking up in the game log. Just tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick.
It's trying so hard. It's the little engine that could right now.
It's literally doing all of them at like in a row as much as it possibly can.
Stress out the quality program here.
Yeah. There. Oh, what? What? Yes, you broke it.
Yeah,
You broke it.
That's my revenge for not letting me reap MTGO. Showtime my Cathar's Crusade.
You broke it.
Hey.
There we go.
Oh, you
I
broke it
claim
so
victory
hard.
over Mitgo and my opponent.
You didn't
Thank
just
you.
win
Thank
against
you.
us. Yeah, you won against Magic Online.
That was great.
Oh, broke
did
it. Broke it so hard. All right, let's do this. Let's let this kind of do its own thing and choke on itself. Give away.
Joke.
Shall we? Shall we? Mouseless! Mouseless wins one. Congratulations to Mouseless. That's one. We're going to do a second. Yep. Everybody ready? Ready for the second giveaway? Three, two, one. Venomancer 77. Congratulations. Thank you. Nilla says rigged because he didn't win. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you to all the new subs. 3DH. Obviously, it breaks Magic Online. Yeah. So, 3DH, the new spreadsheet is up in the Discord server. Make sure to check that out. If you already have 3DH decks, to get your new prices, make sure everything's legit. You won, but you only play in paper? Oh, man. That is unfortunate. What are we going to do there? Reroll?
Reroll, he says.
Reroll. All right, if you're all right with rerolling.
Congratulations, anyway.
Gringo Flamingo. Rigged. Still rigged. Gringo won the last time we went over 50.
Yeah, she actually won to give you a deck, and now she won for you to give her a deck.
Mm-hmm. Recount. Alright, well, we got Gringo Flamingo and Mouseless. We're both getting 3DH decks from me. No, I think...
What turn was that? Because every time someone says I kill people on turn 7, I want to note this game and what turn it was.
Yeah.
It was like turn, what, 18 probably?
It was close to 20.
It was 18, 19, or 20, yeah.
Let's go back. And
So
see.
Phyrexian does not always kill people on turn 7. All 4 people were alive. I was the first one to die. Remember
Yeah,
this.
That's true. 19.
Did a good job keeping myself alive.
Turn
That's
19 is what it was. Before the game just completely broke everything.
Yeah.
Quality program.
Mouseless Gringo Flamingo, congrats. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, everybody, for the subs, for the hangouts, for the games. This is just going to cycle back to where we were and then break again, so... Oh, man, look at how much this is going through, though.
All I can say is don't underestimate recycle.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh. This is going nuts. And Esper Derek wins.